Alright, so you're going to watch a video after this video that I'm making right now. It's not going to have any dialogue. It's just going to be music and the video playing. But I want to show you this video first. This is the end result of what you're going to make. So this is being tracked with lockdown, and then this part is rotoscoped over with the hand, and then right there. So I'm going to play this at full resolution so you can see it. So this is at full res. This actually won't play in full res, but you can kind of see right there and right there too. If we turn off lockdown, this is what the original footage looked like. So you can see it's pretty cool. Alright, so a few things I want to go over with lockdown. If you're using lockdown as like a texture mesh, you can keep it on, but if you're using it as like a tracker for like a point tracker, you have to turn it off after you're done tracking. But if you're just using it like this, you don't have to turn it off. When you go into lockdown, I'm just going to show you this really quick. You click on pop out. You have these points. So in the video, since there's no dialogue, you won't know what buttons to click to make the points appear. So just make sure that you hold down the control and then left click, and that'll make these appear. We'll go ahead and highlight this and delete it since we don't need this. Actually, it's not deleting. I'll just do Control Z. Oh, that's weird. Alright, that's strange that it's not deleting. Here, let's click out of it, see if it deletes. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I don't know why it's not deleting. Let's try this, doing this. Delete all trackable, delete. This might really mess it up. I really don't want to do this. What I'll do, since I didn't apply this, I'll just go ahead and export it like this. Here, I'll just put it there. Fine, that's fine. All right. So the next thing after you've tracked everything, wait. Actually, let me go back out. Yeah, I'm gonna export this real quick. Give me 1 sec. It's kind of making me nervous. Make sure this thing plays. Okay, cool. That's cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and export this. And this is kind of a messy comp, so I'm going to move these into miscellaneous. And move this in there, because it does make pre-comps. That way it's just the video. And then dummy me didn't save it, so if we had lost all that, that would have kind of sucked. Or that would have really sucked. So let's go ahead and save this comp, and then we'll export this. We'll use media encoder so I can continue showing you the other effects. Alright, so while that's exporting, we'll go back into lockdown. And then there's one more thing I'm going to show you. Actually, I'm going to show you here first. Alright, let's go to this one. So something you're going to notice with lockdown is you see how there's like these blue colored keyframes like right here, but right here is light blue. This one is dark blue. Whenever a part of your point gets covered by something, like in this case it's the hand, or if it leaves the frame before any of the other points, so let's say these are 4 points, but these 2 points leave the frame for some reason, then you're going to have to highlight this, and I've already done this, so you'll see this in the video, and then you have to click on this right here, which is the set not trackable keyframes. So that way these keyframes are not tracked and it doesn't mess your track up. You see how this the hand's going over it? This is the only untrackable keyframe. These light blues are trackable, the dark blues are not. So you see how that's not trackable. This is how you're going to make sure that your track is good. The other thing, this is a mistake I've been making for almost 2 years using this plugin. I just figured it out today. Back in the day, or not even back in the day, as recent as last week, this is as of August 5th, I would track this with a 540, and when I track it, it would be wonky. It would like mess up, so I'll have to go in and keep retracking. What I found out is that you should track it with a 1080. So when you track it with a 1080, then it's going to track way better. You see how it turned red even when I tried to like change it? See, now it's red. So you got to track it with a 1080 or higher. If you have a beefy computer, you can go 4K, you can go full, you can do all that. But 1080 seemed to work pretty well. This will get even more important when you're tracking liquid, like a cup of coffee or something, and you want a boat to float in the liquid. You got to do 1080 or higher, or it's just gonna look really bad. So that's the most important things I wanted to go over with that. And then you'll notice that whenever you're tracking images on a screen, depending on what the color like grading is happening, like what's happening in the scene color grading wise, you'll either have to do hard light, soft light, multiply, or screen. So you'll know what you'll have to do when the time comes. But normally, if it's like pretty bright outside, you'd probably do hard light or multiply. If it's pretty dark in the room, you probably do screen or soft light. You can do, oh yeah, an overlay. Overlay is another one you can do. Actually, overlay probably would have worked fine here. Let me set it to full. Yeah, overlay would have worked pretty good. I decided to do hard light because I wanted the game to pop more, but overlay actually probably looks better. It looks more, actually, it looks more realistic. I may have to redo this. Let me zoom in. So that's hard light. So let me see what overlay looks like. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't do overlay, because her iPad was kind of messed up. So I did hard light to hide those imperfections, but normally if your iPad is pretty clean, overlay probably would have worked better. So that's that. One other thing, I do have a custom preset called Soften Edges, which is pretty good. I try using Production Create's Soft Edge Blend, but it has some type of weird glitch that happens, but hopefully they'll get that fixed soon. But I can upload the Soft Edges preset up to in the training course, so you'll have that. It doesn't come with After Effects. I had to build that myself. And yeah, just make sure you rotoscope. We all know how to rotoscope, so don't worry about that. I actually do it in the video, so don't worry. If you don't know how to rotoscope, just watch the full video and you'll see how to do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions, just let me know and we'll go from there.